All right, the tornado damage is so bad in Greenfield, Iowa. A curfew goes into effect tonight from 10 p.m. Central Time to 7 a.m. Law enforcement there saying only residents who have a Greenfield address on their driver's license will be allowed into these devastated neighborhoods. We want to bring in Matt Mensing now, who grew up in Greenfield. Matt, thank you so much for making the time. And can you tell me, how are you doing? How are your loved ones doing?
I'm very lucky. Thank you for having me. The community is obviously devastated. We feel very fortunate that my family's okay and the staff here at the bank fared fairly well, but there's a massive amount of destruction in our local community.
Yeah, describe what you experienced when the tornado touched down.
Sure. We had some warning yesterday afternoon that this was possible. And here at the bank and the community, we sent everybody home at 3 o'clock to get ahead of it. So everyone was able to get home and get safe. I was at my house, which is in a rural part of the area, and we ended up going to the basement. We're definitely hiding out with the tornado very close to our house. My house is okay, but then the city of Greenfield, just about 4 miles from my residence, did not fare so well.
Yeah, tell me more about what you're seeing in Greenfield, because not knowing this town and seeing what it looked like beforehand, it's hard to imagine. I mean, it just looks leveled, like a bomb went off there.
Right. There is city blocks that just are completely unrecognizable. Our community had just beautiful trees and nice properties, businesses that are just totally gone.
Tell me more about what this community needs to rebuild. What kind of community is this? Do they have the resources to be able to completely start again?
Oh, yes. We're a small, strong community and reliable. We will rebuild and we'll be fine. I know right now law enforcement is just encouraging anyone that's not a local resident to just please stay away for recovery efforts, for people to find their personal belongings. They just don't want any extra people in the area. It sounds like the cleanup efforts will take effect in a couple days.
Yeah, and tell me more about that. Is it the fear of looting, or is it just that this area is so dangerous? They're still potentially downed wires. There are, probably propane tanks that are in that rubble as well. You just don't really know what's in there.
Correct. I know last night there was issues with electrical lines everywhere, natural gas leaks, those type of things. That seems to have been resolved at this point. Just right now, just with the amount of traffic, trees across roads, people trying to gather their things, they just don't want any extra people. The Iowa State Patrol is controlling the roads in and out of town. And yeah, you have to have a local address to get into town.
Yeah, and Matt, I know you've probably been on social media and checking in on different people, just looking at these images. Do you have a message for people in that community today?
Well, this is a strong community and we'll be okay. Obviously, there's a lot of people that lost loved ones and a lot of things. We all just feel fortunate for what we do have, and we will rally around our friends and neighbors and community and come out better for it.
Okay, Matt Mensing, I really appreciate your time. I'm glad you're okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.